Good morning, students. Welcome to biology class. Today we will start a new chapter, that is microorganism, friend and foe. This is the first part of the class. So let's start. So first thing is that what are microorganisms? So microorganisms are the organisms which we cannot see with our naked eyes, and this can be seen under the microscope. Okay, these are called microorganisms or microbes. So those organisms which cannot be seen by our naked eyes, okay, and can be seen only under the microscope, they are called microorganisms or microbes. Okay, so in case of microorganisms, they are classified mainly four groups. Okay, four major groups, that are bacteria, fungi, protozoa and algae. And some algae, not all the algae, some algae are considered as the microorganisms. Okay, so here you can see these are the bacteria, these are the algae, and these are the protozoan, and these are also considered as the microorganisms. These are fungi, which are also considered as the microorganisms. Okay, next, viruses. So viruses are also considered as the microorganisms, but as they are microscopic, but they are not actually living, or they are considered as the living and non-living entity. Okay, because they have different uh, functions or different characteristics uh, with the bacteria, fungi, algae, etc. So they do so living characteristics inside the host, but they do not show any kind of living characteristics outside the host. Okay, that means when they are present inside the host, they reproduce, okay, by using the mechanism of the host cell. So they reproduce only inside the host cell and of the host organism, and which may be a bacterium or the humans, that means plants and animals. So that means when they are inside the host cell, they show the living characteristics, that is reproduction. Okay, but when they are outside of the host, they do not show any living characteristics. So that's why they are called considered as the living and non-living entities. Okay, so these are the structure of viruses, and this is a situation where we are suffering because of the coronavirus, you know that. So these viruses are non-living when they are outside of the host, but when they are when they infect the humans, they use the cell machinery of the human beings, and they cause diseases. Okay, next, some diseases are caused by viruses, like common cold, influenza, coughs. These are called by viruses. Polio, and now the COVID. This is also a viral disease. Okay, polio and chickenpox, these are also caused by viruses. These are the serious diseases. If we talk about the protozoa, these are microscopic organisms, and they cause many diseases like dysentery, malaria in humans. Okay, so these are the protozoan disease, dysentery and malaria. So we know that malaria is caused by the biting of the mosquito, but the causal organism is the protozoa. Okay, that is Plasmodium. Now, where do microorganisms live? So where they are present? So microorganisms can survive under all environmental conditions, like they are present in very cold climate, they are present in very hot climatic conditions, they are present in desert as well as in marshy lands. So they can present everywhere. So they are cosmopolitan, we can say they are cosmopolitan in origin. they are present in any adverse condition. So they are also can be present in the body, inside the bodies of animals, including humans. Okay, microorganisms when infect the animals or humans, they are present in the bodies, or in other cases they are also present in the human or animal bodies as a symbiotic relationship. Okay, microorganisms like amoeba, and this is an example of protozoa. So amoeba can live alone. Okay, अकेले रहता है. और while the fungi, bacteria, they may live in colonies. that means एक साथ रहते हैं. ठीक है. So कुछ जो है अकेले रहते हैं और कुछ जो है कॉलोनी में रहते हैं. So microorganisms are present in everywhere. They are present in cold region as well as in hot region. They are present in desert as well as marshy lands, and they are present inside the bodies of animals, including humans. Some of the microorganisms can live alone, and some can some may live in colonies. Okay, so these are the topic. This is the topic for today's class. So I think it is clear to all. If you have any problem, you can SMS me. Okay, so thank you.